Welcome back to a new year and some more. Oh, wait, this isn't the Monster Train monster action. This is some Diceomancer. New year, some new game for some new fun. So, I am going to, let's play some Diceomancer. I've been playing this over the holidays just for a fun break, something a little different. It is a roguelike card game still. Now, I will say I have played a good amount, right? So I will talk about the game in general to begin with. So first off, you have your runs, you select your people. When you end a fight, you get some gold, which you can use to buy all the things in this upgrade tree. Most of this is just unlocks for different clans, different combinations. There are a few more generic ones that are just good. So right, I unlocked the green, I unlocked some more stuff. I can have short rest. So there is a couple of things that are just good quality of life upgrades besides just unlocks in there. But that is upgrades. You know what? Let's talk a little bit about the game first. So first off, the goal of this game is you want to go fishing. And unfortunately, there seems to be some sort of dimensional rift, a purple fog chasing you, so the god of dice has allowed you to travel worlds in order to go fishing. So the goal of the game is to go fishing. Nice and simple. Now, for clans, until you unlock them, you have to first off always use the Void Orb. I will go through all the combinations. Eventually, once you get enough unlocks, you can choose to not use the Void Orb. But then you choose one of these three colors, you are locked into the purple orb of random and chaos. But I'm just going to start with the very first default clan, the blue orb plus the void orb, and that is the sage class. So each class, if we swap these out, has their own unique starter effect, right? And name. So it's kind of like the Monster Train two clan choices, and when you combine them, you get access to both of their card pools, plus, in this case, actually some unique effects. But we're going to start with the basic one, the Sage, vast in knowledge, improving. Oh my goodness, I can't read apparently. Vast in knowledge, improvising with courage, be water, my friend. So you get a starting relic when an enemy's health bar is depleted, draw one card, gain 2 blocks. So we'll see what a health bar is in the near future. Now, I am going to just continue my progression with this. So we're going to start with my current Ascension 9. Now, I will say this is one of my annoyances with this. They have the every single class must progress through all 20 Ascensions in the game, but on their own. There is no shared Ascension level, which is unfortunate. So it's a lot of grinding. So I'm going to still keep up with my Ascension grinds as I go through and introduce these different classes, and then I'll revisit these once I have all of them to Ascension 20, do at least one run with all the classes at that point. Now, before I start the run, I am not quite sure how long this video will be. We will find out. When I started the game, the runs were definitely closer to 2 hours, but I brought that time down quite a bit as I played some more. So, just some quick things. We have a little compendium, a rule book. This is our starting deck. You'll see this. We have our combat log, so we can bring this up. It tells us what's happening, gold and health. And you also have the rare 1 die. So this is a artifact, a relic that you can use to literally change any number in the game. And that's the main gimmick in this Diceomancer game, is this 1 die can change anything you can target. You can change numbers, you can change dice sizes. So there's dice and cards in this. And so we'll be using this throughout to change things for the better or for the worse, depending on our luck and what we want to target. But let's go ahead. We're going to start with an Ascension 9 on our Sage class. We're going to click play. So since I beat the game, the one who gave me dice is going to allow me to take a starting relic. Now, I have the choice. I'm not going to click this because this will automatically do this. I could already start using this one die to start changing things. So I could change this 1 in our relic to whatever the die roll is, which means I could choose among anywhere from 1 to 6 different relics if that happens. But I'm just going to take the one I have because I want to save my charges. The cockroach. 3 charges, activation effects apply 2 panic to yourself, apply 18 vulnerable to all enemies, and when time passes, charge. So all these activated ones have different charge effects or different charge conditions, and they have different effects. There is a lot of keywords in here. So panic. Panic is when you cast a card, discard a card at random. Oof. It's always a tough one. And then 18 vulnerable. So when I am attacked, the enemies have to roll a die check against their vulnerable stacks, and if they fail, or sorry, yeah, I have this backwards. I roll against their vulnerable stacks. No, man, I am tough. I have a little bit of a head cold, and apparently I can't explain things. When being attacked, check vulnerable stacks. If the enemy fails, they take double damage. Now, a lot of these buff debuff stacks lose half of them at the start of the turn. So this gives me a chance to do double damage to enemies. So we're going to take our cockroach. Now we do have a nice split path map. We have different things. We have the generic combats, the swords. We have mystery events, the question marks. We have merchants here. We have card removal with the scissors, card upgrades at the anvil, more relics, the treasure chests. We have resting sites, which also can be used to charge up our 1 die instead. We also have little boss fights as well. Now, I tend to favor at this point in time, maybe it's not the right call, but I like to favor going for upgrades and boss fights if possible. So our upgrades, there is only 2 here, unfortunately. Now, one of those, can I get to... I think I'm going to go down to this side through the boss fight and then up, maybe backtrack a little bit to that. So you can go forward and backwards along these paths. That's a little bit different. So I'm going to go to the bottom right. Now, our Ascension, we are at Ascension 9. So first off, we have the 1 die card in our deck here, right? So this permanently changes a number to a d6 on the roll. So we roll a d6, that's going to change the number. If you're at Ascension 0, this costs mana, ember, no cost. No mana, that's what they have. Ascension 2, bosses have more health. Ascension 3, the bosses have some extra abilities. Ascension 4, if I re-roll my mana pool, it's more likely to produce purple mana if my mana pool increases. Okay. Ascension 5, if I upgrade cards, it can cost more money. 6, this normally costs 2 charges to use. Now it costs 3 charges. That's a really big, actually, one of the tougher ones so far. 7, gain less health from resting. 8, amount of loose decrease. 9, extra card removal costs more. Alright, and there's my charm. So let's get into a combat, and I'll talk a little bit more through this as we do it. So here's our fight. This shrubbery is blocking us. Sorry, bush warrior is blocking us from fishing. So they have health bars. There's a lot of effects that trigger when you deplete one of the health bars. So this one wants to gain a d4 block and attack for 5 damage. Now when I deplete a health bar, so let's hit them with a crossbow, right? Deal 12 damage loaded ammo. So this takes an ammo, and when it's out of ammo, it goes into the reload phase. So this costs 1 gray mana to hit. Each turn you draw a new hand of 5 and you get 3 new mana. So I'm going to hit it with this. Kaboom. Now this is at a point where I could just take it out. So I'm just going to do this. I'm going to show more mechanics as we keep going, right? But since I depleted a health bar, my Charm of Sage triggered. I gained 2 block to block against their attack, and I drew a card. So this is typical attack block type mechanics. So we're just going to throw 2 attacks at there. We're going to get the kill. I could use this D6, I could change the amount of gold I get, or I could change the amount of cards I choose from. So here we go, we got a stockpile. Gain 3 Horde, Miracle gain 3 block. So Miracle is if you draw this card and it's not at the start of the turn, it has the extra effect. Horde is you can choose cards at the end of your turn to keep in your hand, kind of like a permafrost monster train. Toolbox, this is a gray card, not a blue card. I can either do 5 damage or gain 4 block. Remain means it has the X amount of uses until I take a short rest again. Then all those are returned. And then Tactical Reload. So from my deck, I draw 2 cards with ammo, and then I reload all cards with ammo in my hand by 2, which is a very strong effect. This is what I'm going to be taking. I can also right-click on the cards, which I just did, and it goes into the book and tells me what the upgraded versions of this. So the upgraded one reloads by 4 instead of 2. Upgraded Toolbox, here we go, is a bonus, which means that when I draw it, I draw an additional card. Stockpile, when it's upgraded, is has keep. That's the effect. Keep is just permafrost. It doesn't discard at end of turn. Now you notice some of them have different mana costs. This one requires a blue mana. We'll see how to get that in the near future. This one requires either a blue or gray mana, and it's considered a blue and gray card together. I'm going to take the reload because I really like the fight decks, or the ammo decks. So here's our next thing blocking us, a wolf. Throat wolf may attack during your turn. So it starts with 10 evasion. So when I attack it, so when it's being attacked, it loses half evasion, check 21, add evasion 10, because that's its current stacks, to the die roll. If it succeeds 21 or greater, my attack misses. So it's something to keep in mind. Now, at this point, there is no way for me to break its health bars, which is important because it has a focus effect. Focus effects are effects that only trigger if you do not break its health bar. So it's going to deal 8 damage to me unless I could break its health bar. Since I can't, it's, that's going to do 8 damage to me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to block twice, and I'm just going to reload, and then end my turn. So when I end, they attack, I take some damage, I regain 3 more mana, and I draw a new hand. Now, as I had mentioned, there's blue and different colors, right? This is purple. So what you can do, and I'm not going to do it, so, well, it doesn't really matter. So we're just going to attack twice the first off. Just try to deplete that health bar. We draw, we get 2 block. So if I right click on a card, or if I drag it over above that, you see how it has the back. If I right click, it's going to change this to a purple, because this is a purple card, see? So now that's how you gain colored mana, at least one of the ways. So now instead of using a gray for this, I can use a purple, which I'm just going to do. It's a D6, I get 1 block, I'm going to take 1 damage. Now, I can also save mana. So let's say, I'm going to reload to just get my crossbow up. I'm going to shoot. So I could save this. So I gain 3, and I have a max pool of 4. So I could allow this to build up to 4 next turn if I don't cast anything more. I do want to block though, so I am going to block anyways. Now we're back to evasion 8. Ooh, 9 damage. So I'm going to 1 dice this. So I'm 1 dying their health. So now their health was a 10. I rolled, and now it's a 5 health. So I can really change, like I said, any number. I'm going to swing. That hits. I'm going to swing. And that misses. Oof. I'm going to take 9. That's a big hit. Ouch. It's okay. Just going to swing again. There we go. We're going to take 2 gold. We're going to choose from these cards. Ooh, this is another stockpile. Dial delivery. I can choose to deal 10 damage or gain 7 block or draw 3 cards. 2 remains. I'm going to take a Lord of War though. Whenever you cast a card with loaded ammo, resolve at additional time. It's going to pair very well with my crossbow and my ammo deck I'm already starting. So here's the shop. All right, you got cards you can buy. You can re-roll the cards. You can upgrade your 1 die, which is nice as well. And then there are artifacts. So at the start of turn 4, excuse me, I can gain 3 power. Power just increases your damage. We have the hand crank, which allows me to increase my mana pool by a d4, so I can hold more maximum. And this can continuously charge beyond it. So you notice that this has not gone above 3. This can go above its 3 charge effect. And then a power bank. When it overflows, gain energetic 2. Can trigger 2 times per combat. Energetic, when you cast a card, lose half of energetic and add a colorless mana. And lose half your energetic at the end of the action. So I'm going to do... What else do we have? We have Discover, which allows you to choose one of random set of cards. You have Exert, which is basically exhaust. It's a one-time use in combat. Kick. So when you kick something, you can discard another card from your hand to copy the effect. What else we got? Decrease the target non-card, non-dice number by d8 until the end of combat. That's pretty decent. So it's used on enemies, which is pretty nice. Magician. This is fragile, which means it's literally a one-time only use. It applies blind, which makes it harder for enemies to attack you. Or bad luck, which means when they roll dice, they roll multiple dice and they get the lower results. Fate's Favor, gain luck. So you gain luck, you roll more dice. Every 6 luck or bad luck you have, you roll an additional die as well. And yeah, take the higher for luck, take the lower for bad luck. I'm going to reroll. Explain Fate, add Fear, and black cards. So black's kind of like this dark clan that you can get things for. They have strong effects, but they're also kind of hard to sometimes get them to work well. Now, Distorted is another new keyword. So there's that purple. So if I look at my map, purple fog here, bad. We don't want that to catch up. We don't want to be in it. It makes things stronger. It makes it more difficult for us to do things. It can make good events bad. And that can cause our the purple fog to advance when you cast a distorted card. Any other new things? Let's see. We got Miracles. So that's, I think I've already mentioned. If you draw it not on your turn. Mana count damage. Gain health, fragile. Gain buffs, repeat. Yeah, I don't really care about any of those. So I'm going to take this dice. And do I want to use this? I should have probably used this before. So I'm going to try to roll this down a little. So we rolled that. Now it only costs 4, so we're going to pick that up. Alright, let's continue on our fights. Okay, so we're going to start with our reload. We want to take a crossbow. We're going to aim for the bird first. We're just going to get the defense. The bird's going to be a little bit easier to take out right away. Now they have a focus reactive, though. That's a little annoying. So after I cast a card, I take D8. The Lord of the War is not something I want to cast right now. I'm going to cast a block. So I'm going to take that hit. It's a lot of damage coming in, unfortunately. So we're going to use our cockroach, and we're just going to swing here. Take you out. Do we want to try? Let's try taking this out as well. Oh, that was wonderful. Hit those vulnerable checks. They lose half their vulnerable stacks. Take a little bit of damage, but now we're in a very strong position. So we're going to strike. Nice. So we're out of panic, so we're not discarding cards anymore. So we're just going to do as much damage as we can because I broke their focus effect. Still have 3 loaded ammo, but might as well. So what we're going to do, we only have 1 gold, right? So I can change numbers. You can only change artifact numbers. Like, for example, I can't change the card effects of this power bank anymore. I can only do that when I pick them up. But I can change, my ascension level, which does not allow you to skip ascensions, unfortunately. Damage, health, money, any of these card numbers. I'm going to try to change my gold amount. Ah, that's a good hit. And then take you out. I want gold to start with, so I'm going to change my golds. Oh, 15 gold is a great number to be at. Dice bonus are really good. Gives you min dice, max dice, says what they do, as well as buffs and nerfs, which increase, decrease effects, and steal lucks. But since I'm going for an ammo deck, I want to take this blunderbuss. So it does 6 damage and applies 6 weak, which when I apply weak, they're more likely to do half damage. And the reload does 18 damage to all enemies and applies 2 paper skin, which means they take more damage. So I'm going to take the blunderbuss. Okay. Big sale. Oh boy, strung by a store. Big sale banner waving outside of Clerk Hills. You're going to regret missing this. The place is buzzing. I'm almost convinced I need to buy something. So I could, well, I don't have a dice, but I could change any of these numbers in these things. We're going to lose 3 gold. Choose from 5 cards. Okay. So Mind Spike's not bad. Kick 4, deal damage equal to your hand. Another crossbow or research, which helps lean into the miracle effects. Look at the top 3 cards and draw 1. Maneuver does the same thing. Draw 4, put 2 from your hand on top of your draw pile. And reconsider discarding your hand, draw 4 cards. Miracle, add 1 blue, 1 colorless. I'm going to take the maneuver, so it also has a new keyword. Limited, you can only cast 1 limited card each turn. Ah, I got a small bargain. Let's leave with that. Now we're going to upgrade a couple of cards. So I want to upgrade this Lord of War. I want to be able to play this, so making it 2 is very important. I could get rid of limited here. This could be 6/6. And rebound. Rebound means once you play it, it goes back into your hand. Reload. I think I honestly might take... No. What am I saying? I want the crossbow upgraded. Making it free is going to be great for our damage. So the first upgrade's always free. The second one's going to cost us some gold. And we can only do up to 2. We're going to go over. Ooh, spikes and a soft armor modifier. Charge my dice. Spikes of damage. Let's add some soft armor. We're going to put this on our crossbow. Just get a little bit of block. If I had a kick card, that would have been especially amazing. I don't, though. It's fine. Alright, dried fish store. Ooh, dried fish. Super famous dried fish store. So I can get a bet dried fish, 9 damage, or heal 4. Spend 4. Gain. Deal 10 damage to all enemies, or add red colors, or the blue one, 8 fortified or 8 haste. What does a dried fish upgrade look like? I don't want this. Let's look at card collection. I don't think there's a way to search, unfortunately. This is going to be in the events. So it just costs nothing then. That is pretty good for an upgrade. So fortified is at the end of your turn you gain X block for fortified, then you lose half stacks. Haste is when you cast a card, draw a card, and lose half your haste stacks. So those are both really good effects. I'm actually going to go back for this relic. Like I said, you can go backwards or forward. Let's say we can't have slow applied to us. So slow, it removes a mana when you cast cards. So we don't want that. I'm going to take a short rest real quick before fighting this boss, I think. Yeah. Haze catches up, but now we can fight the first boss. So the mini bosses are in order. The first one's going to be a goblin. That's just how it is. The second one's going to be a scarecrow. So what we're going to do... So the goblin's effect is it's a bad shooter. It rolls a d20, and then it takes its d20 plus its accuracy amount 8 up here, and if it hits a 21 or greater, it does damage. So it has a 40% chance of hitting me. So we're going to crossbow, and then strike. And then we're going to reduce its big health bar down to a 3. That's 37 damage. It's a lot of damage. I don't think this is going to hit me, so I'm just going to convert something into a mana. Doesn't really matter, and end my turn. Okay, it did hit me. What a jerk. So now, like I said, I have that extra. So the nice thing about this is when he attacks, he doesn't attack the next turn. If he hits you, he doesn't attack again. Which is very convenient. Let's go ahead and do a maneuver. We're going to put the blunderbuss and the tactical reload on top of my deck. We're just going to hit, and we're going to end that as well. So they gain more accuracy, so they have a chance of hitting me. They gain tough, which means they have a 35% chance of taking half damage because they have 7 tough and you succeed that 21 check. So we're going to reload. So now with Lord of War, right, we hit twice. So that's 24 damage and 4 block. And we blunderbuss. Right, they have 15% damage of doing 16 damage. So they're pretty low. So we're just going to click the end turn. Yeah, they missed. We are going to strike twice. Now we have the big health bar to get through. They only have a 15% chance. We're just going to still trust in my odds. There we go. Hit with the blunderbuss, get that big weak damage. We're going to strike as much as we can. We're going to try to race them down and believe in my luck. Ah, man. Bad luck, bad luck. It's okay. A crossbow should take them out. There we go. And so bosses give you a lot of things. So I'm going to get the 5 gold. I'm going to look at here. Ooh, these are some good ones. Blade armor, not bad. 8 block, 8 thorn. Thorn does exactly what it says. They take damage, like spikes, right? Charges after a short rest. You lose half stacks. End of second turn, gain D8 fortified, so that's the X block at the end of turn, lose half stacks. But I like a 4-leaf clover. You get a +7 to event checks. And that can be really good. Okay. Oh, man, Carve Many Things is so fun if you get it to work. It has perishable, which means if you don't use it or discard it through an effect, you lose it for the combat, but it's fine. Handy, so if you cast temporary card, you deal D4 damage. But we're taking the organ gun, right? More ammo effects for our ammo deck. So we're going to take the organ gun, and then we have virtue cards. So bosses give you virtue cards. They have effects if they remain in hand oftentimes, or one-shot effects, or when you draw them effects. They're also unlock specific unique interactions at your event ? Spots. We're going to take a vitality, just a little bit of heal. Who do we got this time? Woody. Oh man, poor guy's born a piece of wood. Anyways, we are going to... Oh, this is a good reload right away. We are going to convert into a blue so we can cast our organ gun, or we're just going to cast this right away, right? That gets rid of 3 bars. We're going to gain 4 health, and we're going to shoot with a crossbow. Cool. They only have 7 health, so I only need to draw 2 strikes to get this kill. There's not another strike there. That is rude. Let's see what this strike gets us. 1 damage? Wow. Oh, there's a blunderbuss. Okay, we get the kill. We'll take 2 gold. We'll take another... Ooh, smoker's good, but we want another reload, I think. Ooh, it's a reload plus, so it's an upgraded one. Nice. Yeah. Take that reload plus, please. Alright, we got a pair of geese. These silly goose causing scenes, snatching cards. We're going to take the tactical reload, see what they get. Oh, what did they get? Got my organ gun. What a jerk. We're going to Lord of War. We're going to go ahead and cockroach, and we're just going to try to take this one. This one still has a focus effect, so we're going to shoot you twice. Yeah. And then we're going to go ahead and put those two back. Draw them next turn. We're just going to reload our blunderbuss, which we then just, of course, discard. What a meanie. We're going to try to hit them for enough, yes, to make another break. Oh, and that. Oh, that was a perfect draw. All right. We don't need, go away. We don't need to discover cards. We're not building that type of deck. So each of the different people have their different effects. So this one has the ammo effects. They also have a lot of discover effects and the miracle. So they have all kind of have like three big things. So this is discover and junk, miracle effects, and ammo. We're going to take the research because it's never a dead card. And here we go. We can heal 15 or we can recharge by a D6. We could also use this and change this to a D8, heal less, that would be bad. We could also change this to restore a D8 charge, but we're just going to take the health because we need it. We want to push forward because I want to see if I can't get that other boss as well. Okay, we're going to load Lord of War. Awesome, tactical reload. We're going to draw 4. We're going to put these two back for next turn. We're going to heal, just get out of here. We're going to try to hit the focus guy. We double missed. Ouch. How rude. So what we're going to do... Ooh. I really want this reload to hit this, but with being so much damage... Yeah. I need to just take them out. Okay. So another discover card. Deal 10 damage. Miracle deal 12 damage. So it's a lot of damage. Fully armed. For each reload or loaded ammo card in your hand, gain 2 power and 3 block. What is your upgrade effect? Exert keep. Let's try a fully armed. Okay, so you can only buy one, by the way, one die upgrade per biome. There's 3 different biomes. So we got a couple of fragile cards, some good cheese. Check a couple of trays, so discover cards. I might actually take this crossroads. Increase D6 or decrease amount by D20. But what I'll most likely take is the soda and a reroll. Brainwave, gain haste, gain energetic, and Nexus. Nail gun. This 12 damage. What's your upgrade? Still 4x3, 12 load. Oh, it's free. That's pretty nice. Magician, Mimic. We're going to take the nail gun. We're going to re-roll our money because it's 0 just because I can. 3 gold, not enough. I could try to roll this down, but I'm going to save my dice rolls for the boss. I'm not going to be able to get the other mini-boss. That's unfortunate. Ooh, that's a lot of enemies. Wow. Yeah, so that soda is useful. We're going to go ahead and gain 8 fortified. We're going to save that blue. We're going to knock down one of these numbers. Yeah. Got a bunch of crows, angry little crows. They slowly get more attacks that do slight damage. See? Okay. Let's go ahead and research. Take the tactical reload. Let's gain this health. Let's go ahead, tactical reload. And then maneuver. We put those 2 back. cast our nail gun, just hit random things. We're going to draw cards, unfortunately. Let's try to take out this one in the back as well with the double crossbow effect. Now, I'm going to do this just to show it off. So, right, I can change any numbers. I could upgrade these cards, give them the distorted. I can also do it on my mana pool, for example. And if it increases your mana, you get that much random stuff, right? So I could just start knocking more of these out, but I'm just going to do another tactical reload and a block. Doesn't really matter. I have more than enough block. There we go. So, Blunderbuss has so much ammo right now. We got 12 damage here. So let's just go ahead and nail gun. And then we are just going to blunderbuss the rest of this away. Get 2 gold, that's always nice. Tactical reload's great, but we're going to take a smoker for some block this time. We're going to take the heal. You know, I'm not actually sure what happens if I go back into a purple that's about to be erased, or mini boss. I'm not really looking forward to trying it either. Let's go ahead and research first. Let's grab this organ gun. So now I have more of these in hand, right? So we're just going to double organ gun. Cool. Crossbow. Awesome. Let's maneuver. We're going to send both of those back. Ooh, we can select up to. So we're going to select all 3 of those. Lord of War. And take this out. So this is the first boss. The Pig King. Behold, the Pig King advanced in his age. Strength coupled by his rage. He has super pig skin. So he has all these health bars, but damage can't carry over, right? So if I fill this 25, let's say 50 damage, it's going to stop at the 25 before going. None is going to carry over. None is going to trample over. So that's thick skin right here. Reduces damage by X. This is going to do 5 damage. It's going to reduce fatigue by D8. It's going to decide how it attacks next. Fatigue is going to roll a D20 after resting. And if the result equals or exceeds its fatigue amount, it will prepare an extra big attack. Here's my little tired. I can't play more limited cards. That's fine. 16 damage, whatever. I don't care. Let's get a fully armed. Right. Then we can smoker. And then we're going to, since I have 6 power, right? This is going to do a lot more damage. There's my other tactical reload. It doesn't matter. There's no good ones left in my deck. So we're going to wait till I redraw my deck to cast this. Reduce fatigue, deal a little bit of damage, you're fine. We're going to go ahead and get haste. And then tactical reload. Let's go ahead and heal that one up. Crossbow. We can smoker. And we're going to blunderbuss. Just push our way through those health bars. You're great, Glaive. Well, let's nail gun. Once again, that does a lot of damage, thanks to Lord of War and 6 power. We're gonna organ gun. And this should get us the kill. Okay. So I've saved my charges specifically for the boss, which is good. So you get to choose from relics. Ooh, this one's not bad though. Extra upgrade, still more money, and choose from cards. Now the reason I save this is because re-rolling these has so the cards from the final boss in each of the biomes are always a rare, and these have a higher chance of being greater rarities as well. So as long as the number changes here, the things I can choose from will change. So now I can choose from 1 to 7. So we got Color Stone. When enemy's health is depleted, you get a random mana, double edge blade. Everyone starts with 3 power. Magnetic dice is really strong. Roll 2 dice anytime you roll and take the higher result. Now, Iron Stomach. Okay. When you pick up Corrupted Relics, you don't get curse cards. So if I use this D6 on one of these things, right? So let's say I use this D8, excuse me, on the warehouse. It changes this one to a random number. It has the chance to corrupt it, and when you pick it, you get a curse effect. But if I take the Iron Stomach, I don't have this. We have Heart of Steel, combat starts, HP becomes 30. Pale Moon, all mana you gain will be colorless, but does not affect converting cards. Those are not amazing rares, I'll be honest. So I'm going to take the Magnetic Dice because double numbers is great, right? We'll use this right away. 2, so as long as the number changes, the things you can change from change. Fortified and gain 4 power. That's pretty good. Miracle effect, ever-changing spell. I don't really want that. I'm going to do this one more time. Double 4. Okay. Alchemy, block or money. Still the hope. Collapse. Each number in your hand. Deal damage equal to its value to a random enemy. That's pretty decent. But I'm going to take the card of many things. Building a card of many things deck is a lot of fun and really strong. So I'm going to try for it. Ooh. Lightning Band. When I overflow, draw 1d4 cards. So this would actually trigger turn 1 with my Soda, which is nice. Blind Evasion gain +7. That's good against the second boss a lot of times. Road Sign. When I have a choose effect, I can choose one additional option. I don't have any choose effects yet, but I will. I'm going to try for some in the future, so I'm going to take that Road Sign. Alright, so at the end of each biome, you get a full heal, a full rest, and here we are. We're in the next one. Now, I still want these upgrades. Oh, man, but both the upgrades are not on the boss path. That's unfortunate, but I definitely want upgrades. Upgrades are super strong, in my opinion. Okay, focus, reactive, applied to panic after it's been attacked 3 times. I'm going to do this. I'm going to reload. I'm going to crossbow just to get rid of that. Panic makes me discard cards, and we don't want that. I mean, we nail gun. And we could just blunderbuss. Yeah, we're going to blunderbuss. And convert that to a blue, end our turn. We're going to do 4. We're going to do 4. We're going to gain some block. Right, so I'm going to gain 3. That's going to cause these to overflow, right? And so I'm going to lose my leftmost blue, which is fine. I have nothing left in my deck, unfortunately. Let's actually take the maneuver. So that way I can use my tactical reload to draw a couple more cards. And take you out. I don't really need... I want more gold, so I'm going to re-roll this right away. 6 gold is good. Prism's not bad. Ooh, it's a Prism Plus, so it's a bonus, so it's not for a dead draw. So we're going to take that Prism. Because it doesn't eat into my deck size. Okay. So 1 gold. Long view, gain 3 block, gain 2 fortify, kick 3. Increase mana by D4, gain random mana. That's not bad. Blue Flask, okay. Discover 1. So this would be a choose effect for my Crossroads, by the way. Go away, combat log. Okay. Harpoon Storm, which means you recast a spell for each colorless I have. Prevent the distorted effect. I don't actually want any of these, most likely. I want any ways to get purple. No, let's give me purple. Okay, we got Forget Me Not. Activated effects. We only have 2 more activated slots. We can discard them, by the way, right? Cancel, discard. Permanently destroy all cards in my discard pile. I actually kind of want this. And then a D12. Oh, we don't have enough to get both. We're going to take the Forget-Me-Not. We're going to thin out our deck a little bit if we can. Okay, upgrades. 4x3, but free is good. And that's a keep, which is good. That's a good one because it's just more. But let's make our guns better. No, let's get the other reload back up. All right, here we got a Willy. Cheeky every day. Hate it as its fate. Never gives a dime. Always feeling great. Oh. And if I cast something that doesn't target it, I get a burning bomb into my hand. We're just going to go ahead and get my money up from a 0, right, to a 7. That's good. We're going to go ahead and draw 2. Let's go put those 2 away. Yes, yes, yes. Give me those bombs. Tactical reload. Okay. We're going to throw these bombs back at you. Do we just get rid? Yeah, we're going to convert both of these to blue and Forget-Me-Not them. And we're just going to get rid of stuff. Okay. One more blue. You're doing 0 to 4. I don't care about that. Oh, you did 4 damage. No, I take 2. Anyways, let's heal back up. We're gonna nail gun. We're gonna crossbow. We got so much crossbow ammo. Yeah, 2d4. That 7 is probably good. I can get more burning bombs. We're gonna tactical reload. And what we're going to do is we're going to go. Oh, I don't have the Forget-Me-Not anymore. Okay, it's a one-time use. I didn't realize it completely disappears. I hadn't used it before. That's fine. We're gonna crossbow. Just get the kill. Alright, another smoker or a sufficient supplies. So this is another choose effect, so I'm going to take this, right? Because normally I have to choose add 2 colorless or draw 3 void cards, which is the gray cards. But, right, so that can draw me, you know, Lord of War, Blunderbuss, Tactical Reloads. But now I get both of them. So I increase my mana pool by 1, add 2 colorless mana, and draw 3 void cards, so that's really good with this choose effect. Choose 3 relics. Let's see. Ooh, the fly. I'm actually going to take that. So when a health bar is depleted, I gain a purple. It's going to make it more likely so I can do my silly card of many things effect. Alright. We're going to upgrade the organ gun to make it more damage. And we're going to get rid of the limited on our sufficient supplies. Question mark. Alright, morass. As I lose my way on the main road, I wade into the dark, swampy part of the forest. It is sticky and disgusting here with countless types of bugs. It's terrifying. Struggle, lose 7 health, gain equanimity. So that's 3 fortified. Climb up a tree, gain exhausted. So that's a curse effect. So it has malady, which means I can't convert it to mana. Fragile, it's a one-time cast. And I get an agile, which gives me a d4 haste end turn. We're going to lose 7 to gain the equanimity. So the nice thing about these virtues, by the way, so when you read them, right, when you right-click them or discard them for a conversion, so this is green-blue, right? So let's shift, so we hold this. So it's blue or green, so if I convert this into a mana, it randomly chooses one of those two. You don't get both. I either get green or blue. But when you do this, you get an extra colorless, and you draw a card. Then this is exerted. So it's a pretty good effect to right click those if you don't want to use them multiple times. Okay, we're against a beaver. He's grumpy. He likes to chop wood. He has tough to start with, which is always rough. There's my card of many things. We're going to start with a Lord of War and a crossbow. And then we're going to Organ Gun, 12 damage times 4, right? So we're going to at least get past a couple health bars. We are going to 1 die our mana because I want to see if I can get 4 purple for this card because it's hilarious when it happens. No, 3 purple. How dare you? Well, we're just going to try a strike. Doesn't work. I'm going to get that card to go off. It's a great card when it does. I'm going to tactical reload. And then we're just going to knock you down. 2 gold, choose from cards. Let's take more research effects. Research is our Phantom's a new effect, by the way. When you cast this card, you add a copy of it to your hand. It is fragile, so it's a one-time cast and it's removed. And it costs a single color and requires 1 less. So it's 50-50 chance of getting a blue version or a purple version of this effect. We're going to take another research. Awesome. We're going to research. We're going to take 2 of these. Oh, nope, this is not a choose effect. It's only a 1 effect. Let's take a smoker. Let's tactical reload. Fully armed. Oh, that's some nice defense. And then we're going to work on taking out the mouse. Sorry, the pipe walker. The rat loves the sewer more than any other place. The pipes always lead to something nice. Moldy food most of the time in strange places and rare cases. So we're going to work on taking you out. Just because I won't want to attack you, give you power. I'm just going to draw into our deck a bunch. I'm going to put both of those on the top. Let's go ahead and prism. Alright. Do we just Organ Gun and just, like, win? Not fully win. Okay, we do fully win. I lied. I want more gold, so we're going to re-roll that gold 1 into a 5 and take that. Here we go. Revolver. Deal a d20 of damage to target random. If there's a remaining ammo, check 8. If successful, repeat once. So it just slowly uses its ammo, and then, yeah. So we're going to take that. Okay. I run into a priest. He looks alarmed when he sees me. Yes, my child, you are carrying an ominous aura. How about I perform a purification for you? Alright, I can spend 2 to gain 20 health. I'm at full. That doesn't matter. I don't have any cards with distorted, so if I use a... I can't do it here, unfortunately. But if I use this, say, D8, change, you know... Oh, what's something a low number? Let's say change this draw 2 into a D8 value. Gains the distorted keyword. I can remove that. And distorted, once again, advances the purple mist. I'm going to spend 6 and delay the purple mist 3 turns. Because this is going to allow me to at least get that boss, which is going to be nice. Oh man, these pipe walkers are trying to summon more mice. Let's do this. Ooh, let's take that Lord of War. And let's go ahead and Revolver. Because it's just going to shoot randomly. With the double roll magnetic dice, it's pretty good chance of just going all the way through it. And then we get to do it again, thanks to Lord of War. Yeah. Let's maneuver. Doesn't really matter too much what I put back. Because what I'm just going to do is I'm going to tactical reload, just to reload all this stuff, and then I'm going to shoot you with a crossbow. Another fully armed probably isn't necessary. Amplify or upgrade a waste not. Don't need junk. We're still not hoarding, so we're gonna skip all that. Another Willy and a Shroom head. I didn't read him first. The vile smell of its potion is so strong, any passing by creature will be downed. Oofed. Let's go ahead and just get this going. How dare you? There we go. We took out one. Do we need the bonus? I could get, you know, we're going to get the Lord of War out this turn. I'm gonna put that back. Just do it like this. There we go. Okay. I'm just gonna work on taking you down. I'm gonna research again. Let's take this nail gun. Oh, can't cast the dry fish. And we got 15 that's doing 8. We're just going to cast you, get you out. Doesn't matter. Could let's upgrade or reload our revolver. That's a good idea. It has rebound, so it goes straight to my hand, but who cares? Okay. We are going to do... oh, they're both the pluses. Awesome. So we're going to reload once, reload twice, and then just take you out. Yeah. Double gun action. Pushing our way through. You're not a gun. Vulnerable is the one that deals double damage if they fail their check. We're just going to take more reload effects. Like I said, we're going to get to this boss. I have a choice from the block guy. Strike is for losers. Block is the way. Notice this guy practicing basic block from a distance, shouting these words. He notices me too. Let's practice basic block together because block is the best. So I can either upgrade 2 random basic cards and gain a single block, or have them teach me really good block, get good block, and a block. Now I'm going to upgrade 2 of these. I think that's the correct call. Alright, we got rabbits. Or do we? It's a mimic. Do not eat. Do not play with toys. Conserve paper. Anyways, Lord of War. Tactical reload. You know what we do? I think we're just going to organ gun. 12 by 16 is going to do some good work, especially when I cast it twice. Yeah. Just delete them. Absolutely gone. Water bottle is pretty good because it gives me starting haste. We're going to take another sufficient supplies, right? Because of the road sign, making that super strong. Discernment's nice. If it remains in your hand at the end of turn, deal X damage, 4 damage to each enemy. It's also a bonus, so it doesn't eat a draw. We got 2 haste, so that's when I cast a card, I draw a card, lose half the stacks. That's good. So it's a draw 2 on my first 2. 2 sleight of hand. Ooh. Actually, I kind of want the magic hat. Because the magic hat gives me purple cards. Purple cards means I might be able to cast my fun purple effect. I'm going to recharge our die by values. We're going to go to the shop. Then we're going to go up and around. Discover, fortified, block, evasion. So that's chances not to get hit at all. What is this? After paying colorless, apply vulnerable to a random enemy. Oh, wow, that's nice. Oh, those are both nice. That's 14. So we're going to take the fluorescent stone. Plus the 1 die. This one is draw 4 cards after short rest charge. That's pretty nice as well. Then we're going to roll up our money to a nice 12. Cool. We got block with kick and fortify. Discover a blue card. We're going to take memorandum. It's another choose effect, right? So I get to draw 3 cards and add double blue when I use this. I actually might want this one, but I don't think so. I could also take the pack. We're just going to leave it. I'm going to go up and back around now. Ah, the 3-card Monty. I see a stand by the roadside with a sign that reads 3-card Monty, win a whole bag of money. The vendor looks very confident. So there are hidden mechanics. Well, not mechanics. There's hidden results in these. So there's a check 30, grab from 3, take 1. I'm going to roll down this. So now it's only a D8 check, right? And so I'm checking against an 8, automatically get a +7, and I roll 2 and keep 1. So I got a 14, right? So I get some money out of that. But there is things, for example, if you have, I believe it is actually the discernment virtue, and you lose that effect, you get some stuff. So there's a lot of fun things you can do. Okay. So we're going to go purple, 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 purple. We're going to cast our card of many things because it's hilarious. We only got 5 effects. What? Oh, that's rude. Let's draw a card. And just get our tactical reload back, shall we? Go ahead and counter that, I don't care. Only 5? That was rude. It's okay, we can reload. And we nail gun. Go ahead and you can't counter anything, so we're just going to crossbow. We're going to just knock you down. So this is the upgraded strike. I deal 5 damage and another 4 damage because of miracle. We're going to go ahead and convert that for mana to draw a card. We're going to do the same again, draw a card. I want to take them out this turn if I can. Yeah, the discernment will get me there. So let's just send those 2 back. Research. Research again. I mean, discernment's going to get us the victory. Let's go ahead and purple dye this discernment. So I'm going to change its 4 into a 9. And now it has disordered. So if I actually cast this card, the purple mist will advance. If I cast the die again on it, it gets the glitch effect. Which if I cast a glitch card, it changes its card permanently. Anyways, victory. More money, please. 8 gold. Discover a random card. We'll get the research. We always take the research because research is strong. Run away from the mist. Yeah. We want to get to the boss and get those effects. Oh man, Skullhead. Skeleton Bro. Skeleton Bro often wonders if he's still the same Skeleton Bro, given that every bone in his body is no longer the original one. So this guy is a little annoying. Where that, you have, if it has its head and you take out a health bar, it restores a health bar and loses its head. So what we're going to do is we're going to tactical reload. We are going to do this. Select both. There's a nice Lord of War. Select both of those. Alright. Well, let's get it rolling. Just keep on shooting with our revolver. See, there's health regenerated, right? And now we get another revolver. Oh, that one didn't trigger as much. Let's go ahead and then I could just organ gun. That would probably get missing. That's 18 there. Let's go ahead and use nail gun first. Alright. Then we can tactical reload again. Oh. You know, we might be able to keep... It's nice to save the organ gun if I can. So we're going to strike. And what? Ah, blunderbuss. There we go. Take them out without using the organ gun. More gold, please. I like to get gold in the first rounds. 2 biomes. And we take another organ gun. We're going to go ahead and charge our dice. We're going to take the short rest anyways, because that's going to recharge our temporary effects, the ones with the uses. And now we're against the Obliterator. Mighty figure with a lovely look. It has fortified and tough, so it has a lot of defense it can gain and a lot of half damage it can take. Let's go ahead and use that to draw. Ooh. See if we can increase this and get our purples off, right? 11 is a good chance of getting a lot of purples. So we're going to get rid of this sleight of hand. We're going to cast the other one. And take a Steel Luck. So now I'm more likely to get even better. Yeah. 10 effects. And it's just going to go through all... Wow. That was nice. Let's gain haste. So, if we look at that combat log, what was the big one here? Wolfpack, mass production, epiphany. I forget which one it was. One set all numbers that were greater than 20 to a 20, which also hit my ammo, unfortunately. But you know, it hit a lot of other things. Let's gain more haste. Oh, choose both. What am I saying? Oh man, I got a lot. I forgot I had a copy effect there. Get a fully armed, then we can just nail gun. I'm gonna keep just casting cards, get through my deck so much. Tactical reload, the crossbow, we memorandum, and this happens a lot where you just kind of like turn 1, go completely off and destroy. Go ahead and get another sufficient supplies. Okay. Let's go ahead and do what? Revolver? And get a kill. Yeah. Turn 1 kill. Just absolutely destroyed them. Choose 3 cards. There's another card of many things. I'm going to take it. Though I can destroy intentions with negations, it's great, but I love the card of many things. Let's roll the dice. Alright, let's go down to the rares. Oh my gosh, it's a halo. Okay. Strange Fragment. At the start of my action, select up to 1 card, permanently transform it. 1 time per combat. When you discover cards, pick an additional. When combat starts, gain 3d6 critical hit is nice. When you cast a card with reload, gain 12 critical hit. Combat starts... That's a good one. That is so much charges I could get. Generating card will be chosen from random card pool. Meh. Casting 3 temporary, gain purple colorless, and gain temporary power. Anvil, we saw that. Here we go. Loader. At the start of my action, reload all loadable cards in hand with 3. So that is pretty decent for us, though we have enough other stuff. A mini keyboard gives me a D6 more of these slots, plus relics. I could change that to a D12 and get so many things. But Halo is also just kind of strong. If you get this turn or the first boss, it's super good. Increase max HP by 30, heal 50. All loot is now upgraded. Now we don't have too many more things to fight, so it's actually not too important. Let's go insane with our dice. We're going to change this to a D12. So there we go. We got a... That also gave me a chance to show off the corrupt effect, right? So I got a corrupted relic, which gave me insanity, a bad card. When drawn, add 3 random mana from main hand and then turn and lose 5. It's fine. Check out these artifacts. These relics. Choose 3. Could decrease. So let's just upgrade 2 random cards. Get this last one. Choose among 3. Gain D20 luck. Apply D20 bad luck. Short rest. Gain 3 thorn once per combat. But this one's good. When an enemy's health bar is depleted, gain 3 crit hit. When you lose HP, gain 1 temporary power. That's a pretty good one. So crits, double damage, temporary power is just plus X damage. And you lose half your stacks in each round. Alright, we're in the 3rd biome. I want to see the boss. We're against Mr. Squid Arms. Okay. So we're going to go forward. Because that's our only option. It's a gargoyle. Mass produced since the magic carving machines. Machine will never replace my soul, my dear. When it loses health, it gains more. Okay. I'm gonna go reload. I'm gonna prism out this junk. Let's go ahead and get some effects. Steal some luck. Nerf isn't bad. I kind of want it. Let's just do a double steal luck. And we'll just blast you with an organ gun as much as possible. Yeah. Organ gun for the win is always good. Ooh. Add a random, get a discover. Now, we'll take more research. More research, please. Upgrades. We can make these non-perishable, which is pretty nice. Revolver means you can now take both colorless. No, we want to get rid of the limited on that. That's for sure. And honestly, making things free is usually better. It's a keep, so we're going to take the balanced dried fish, make you free. When we go to this fight, we're going to go down. We want those upgrades. It's the deer spirit from the first stirrings of life beneath water. So this one alternates between heals and defense, which is really annoying, I'll be honest. Let's sleight a hand. Nerf. Now we steal luck. I'm gonna do it again. Cheat dice min is pretty good, actually. I'm gonna go ahead and get some more draw. We want to get into our deck a little bit. Let's go ahead, and we don't need defense. I'm not attacking, right? Organ gun. Bring them down at least to 1 health bar, which is good. Can I get triple purple? I can't. So we're just going to go to the research pile. Ah, nice. There we go. Another organ gun. This is going to get us most of the way to killing, if not a victory. 2 gold. Choose from. No. I want the combat. Stop. Go away. You don't want one of those cards. Ooh boy, we can gain 3 things. I passed a street full of pubs, and it seems like something that was going on. I can't miss out on this, can I? I decided to pick a pub and give it a try. Ooh, good beer. The Golden Mile. So I can go to the King's Foot, gain the King's Foot, draw 1 rare card from the draw pile. Not bad. The Bad Companions. Apply bad luck to yourself, draw blank cards. Also not horrible. And Wonder. The World's End. I don't have the Wonder Virtue. I'm going to take the King's Foot. Oh, this is delicious. Gain Vertigo. Their infamous Stinky Brew. Interesting. Alright, let's go to relics. We're going to go ahead and just re-roll this because I can. 4. Those are horrible. Let's do it again. I have so many charges. I don't care. There we go. Choose from 10. Alright, so when enemies' health bars get depleted, gain a black At the end of your action, if you have more than 6 card in hand, gets blocked. No. Can. 4th turn, gain 3 power. Meh. Distorted effects from cards not casted by you will not resolve. Meh. Tough and crit, get +5 is pretty decent. At the end of my action, if I had one of each color, get draw. Sorry. At the end of turn, add 2 of those. That's not horrible. Actually, I might take the disco ball. Short rest, gain 1 of each color. Yeah, that deals damage. This gets fortified. That lets me remove more. I'll take a disco ball. It allows me to get purples better, which is fun. Events. Lose 5 from 5 cards. Oh, sorry. Piggy, Caravan, rare goods. Traders from the Sacred Piggy Empire happens to pass by without a doubt. They trade quality items. From lose 5 from 5 cards, take 1. Ooh, that is a loaded card. We're going to take the Doomsday Rocket. That's pretty funny. We got an ammo deck. Not like we can upgrade things. Alright, Magician Show. This is a street magic show up ahead. A large crowd gathers around the stage, blocking the path completely. Push my way through, take a look at 2 magicians, blind and bad luck. Check 8, gain exhausted. Crowded, gain health. Requires discernment. Ooh, let's do the special path. I have discernment. It's a double. I figured it out. Ha, you fools. You can't trick me. Splinter Twin. Resolve the next card you cast in additional time. Oh, we are taking that. We are taking that Splinter Twin. Okay. Abandoned house. I pass an abandoned house. Hero Whimsical voice calling me. Come on in. There's something good here. Say no more. Let's head in. Gain wonder. It's an illusion. Let's head in and gain a wonder. I'm just going to check these. Step into the house and instantly feel a whirlwind of thoughts rushing through my mind. This feeling is kind of strange. I must stay alert or just relax. Let's stay alert. I'm just going to roll this because I do get the +7, right? Easy pass. I'm amazing. Finally, get a random relic. What do I get? When the charge reaches 3, gain 3 power when mana overflows charge. Not bad. Okay, we're going to go here. We're going to remove, if you haven't guessed, the Insanity. We want to get rid of these so I don't even have to think about them. Alright. The Tarot Table. I see a weird table with some cards on the side next to it saying, help yourself with the cards, but don't take too many. So I can, from 3 cards, take 1 and leave. Take the whole Tarot deck. And gain an evil. Or leave. Let's choose 1 to 3 tarot cards. Money. Ooh, the world. When this turn ends, start an extra turn. I love that. 5 temp power. Apply 3 paper skin to all enemies. No, we'll take the world. I think. No, we're gonna continue forward. Yeah. We're gonna short rest. Then we're gonna enter these last few zones. D20, nice. Discover 1 shop card, that's pretty good. Well, we got money, so we're gonna take you, we're gonna take you, we're gonna re-roll. Shop card, I think. 10 block, turn into evasion, 8 bad luck to all enemies. Let's go ahead and just roll my money up. Now, because I know what boss I'm going against, I don't mind doing this. I'm up to 17, so I'm just going to take both of these. So there are different bosses. They do different things. You know how it works. We're going to charge. Since I just took the short rest, having used cards, I'm going to change this to a D20. Charge 6. That wasn't really worth it. Double 6s as well. So. Shop card, eh? Let's take a harpoon. Who are we against? Black fish. A fish floating in the sky. How am I supposed to fish that? Deadlock. You can only use the 1 die relic 1 time each turn. That's why I didn't really care about what I picked here, because I knew I couldn't do too much. Rares. So if you notice, these have pips, right? 2 pips, 3 pips, 1 pip. 1 pip's common, 2 is uncommon, 3 is a rare. So what do I have for rares left in my deck? Lord of War. and card of many things. So we are going to just go ahead and harpoon, because I have a lot of colorless. We're just going to do that to get all that vulnerable. Then we King's Foot. We got the Doomsday Rocket, eh? Let's go ahead and research then. Let's bring up our supplies. I'm going to do that again. I want a big hand for my reloads. Okay. Turn you to a blue. We fully armed. I don't think this casts multiple times, unfortunately. I'm going to tactical reload. Then we're going to activate the disco ball to splinter twin. Kick twice. So I cast it 3 times. We are going to add a blue to... Oh, this is limited. Oh no. But wait. If you remembered, I said you can change any number. And when I'm saying any number, right? So you can change any of these numbers, any of these numbers you see, but you can also go into the rules. Anything with a number in it, you can change. So if I go, for example, hand size, I could change max hand size out of 16. I could change the mana pool out of a max of 4. Now, anything you change in the rules, though, there's a lot of them. So what's another good one? One that I actually use. Just have to find it. There you go. Add 5 cards, right? I could change this, which isn't bad. But anything you change in the compendium does undo at the end of the battle. So we're going to go to keywords. I hate how those stick sometimes. Okay, go away. Thank you. I'm going to go to limited. And now I can cast 19 limited cards in a turn. So now I can quad Doomsday Rocket. Ah, that's fun. We're going to world so we get an extra turn, and then we're just going to knock you down for some damage. I just hit you with 4 rockets because that's pretty funny. Alright, at the start of my turn, he does curse me though. All enemies gain 3 power, give all enemies 10 fortified, lose 10 max HP. You can have fortified, I don't really care. It's not like I plan on giving you a turn. So we're going to convert to a purple. We're going to cast our card of many things. We'll get 11 effects. Discover, let's get a smoker because we have ammo. 10 damage, draw 3 cards, to choose 2. Oh boy, flames. Oh, Dream. Dream's an insane card. That just, yeah. Let's look that up in the the cards real quick, because Dream is a game winner of a card. What am I doing? I'm going Compendium. I'm going to Card Collection. That is a red-purple card. Let's just go to Berserker. See if I can find it. Dun, dun, dun. There we go. Dream. Pass a check 1 to deal D12 of damage to a random enemy. Repeat this until the check fails. The difficulty of this increases each time. So yeah, it does a lot of damage. Preview upgraded. Still D12, but now it's just cheaper to cast. This does so much damage though, and really, really easily. Let's see if we check our combat log. Failed. Yeah, critical hit plus vulnerable, so it's like quadding the damage. I double it, they take double. Yeah, it's a good effect. It's a very, very strong effect. There we go, we beat all 3. You know what that means? We're in a normal world and we get to go fishing. Fishing is just the point of the game. So you want to get towards the gold or the blue, it doesn't really matter. But we go boop, doot. Just gotta click. Ah, I missed the new location spawn. Try to get as many fish as you can. You miss the hits, it resets and slows down. I think the most fish I've gotten is 6. I don't think I've ever managed a 7. Can't quite remember. See the nice 6 fish. Great. There we go. Ascension 9. We got the victory. So that is the first run of Diceomancer, my deck, right? So this is one of the key strategies of the Sage, which is an ammo build, Lord of War, big ammo cards, and reloads, organ, gun, and revolver, both greater than that. This was funny though. Just big damage. The choose effect allowing me to get multiples off of, draws and mana at the same time off of those cards, really strong. Relics, nothing super out of the strength, besides maybe magnetic dice. I think this card's amazing. Or not card, relic. Roulette dice is also pretty good. But there we go. 80 minutes, pretty fast for still talking. I beat them, and yeah, that's the end of this run. So thank you for watching, and we'll see more Diceomancer. We still have several more classes to get through. All right. Thank you for watching, and have fun.